Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for our casual coffee chats. We are very excited for this year's Holistic Nutrition Conference. And today I have the pleasure of chatting with Dr. Bonnie Kaplan. Thank you so much for taking time to chat with us today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I love talking to people about what interests me.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, your topic this year is hidden brain hunger is
Yeah.
driving the mental health crisis. Can you tell us a little bit about why you're so passionate about this topic you're speaking about?
Well, it's been very interesting to watch over the years as people have become more knowledgeable about nutrition in relationship to physical health. But they aren't paying attention to the fact that our brain is our greediest organ when it comes to metabolism.
Mhm.
And a lot of the reason that they don't pay attention to it is we're not taught it in school. I mean, we're all the products of our education, right? And so I really am delighted to talk to anybody who wants to learn about why nutrition is especially important above the neck.
Beautiful. So what can we expect to learn from this presentation this year?
Well, probably the most important thing is to learn one word, and that one word is cofactor. And a lot of the audience will know what a cofactor is, but they might not have thought about what it means. If we were taught about this in maybe in grade 6, I would think by then we should all know what a cofactor is. It is a vitamin or mineral which enables a metabolic step to work. It feeds the enzymes which are responsible for making metabolism work. And so, if everybody knew that, they would think about how they have to consume those cofactors in abundance all the time to have them going through their brain. So, that's one thing they'll learn. And that gets into a little bit of biochemistry, but nothing that the ordinary person, even without a biological background, can't handle.
Mhm.
Another thing, maybe I'll just mention one other. I hope there
Yeah.
are a lot of things they learn, but another one is how vast the scientific literature is, proving the importance of nutrition for mental health. The media does not cover it. It's like there's a brick wall, just a blackout on this area. But there are at least 100 studies in the last 2 decades, since the year 2000, showing that nutrition intake, let's call it dietary pattern,
Mhm.
is correlated with vulnerability to anxiety and depression. It predicts the emergence of diagnosable disorders in the area of depression and anxiety,
Mhm.
that you can use nutrition both with dietary pattern and with broad spectrum micronutrients in pill form to prevent and treat mental health problems. And these studies are in the leading medical journals and scientific journals, but the general public doesn't know about it. And that's why my former student and I wrote this book called The Better Brain, actually.
Mhm. And I think this is why there isn't a lot of information in, as you're saying, that the news or mainstream media, but we have such a mental health crisis going on, particularly in our country. The stats have increased over the last 2 years. And when we launched the title of the conference this year, people are so excited to be able to sit and have conversations around mental health. We're all touched by it in some way or the other. And yeah, I think that we're very excited. Now, you'll be speaking to a lot of nutrition lovers in the crowd. So, will you be sharing any tangible tips about specific nutrients or foods or things that we can use personally for ourselves or even with our clients in practice?
Joanna, I love the way you asked that question because here's the answer. I will be sharing a lot of tips about how it is not a specific food that we should be looking for. And people who are trained, I mean, the people in my audience that day, they know that we have to eat a diversity of food, a variety of foods. So I teach people, don't look for a magic bullet,
Mhm.
a magic food, the silver bullet in a capsule. We have to get the entire spectrum of vitamins, minerals, essential fatty acids, amino acids, antioxidants to really optimize our brain health.
Yeah. Yeah, wonderful. Well, I am very excited. So everyone wants to make sure that you bring your pad of paper and pen to take some notes. Now, before we let you go, we always love to ask our speakers, tell us maybe one fun fact about yourself or a hidden talent you have that maybe no one knows about.
What if I have nothing to say? um, Probably I have no other talents, and that's why here I am 6 years into retirement, still educating people. I think my talent is making complicated scientific information quite understandable. People even say about our book that it was so much fun to read. There are all kinds of stories and anecdotes. We really wanted it to engage people. And so maybe that's my talent, being able to communicate with people.
Yeah, I love it. Well, thank you so much for making the time to chat with us today. And we will see you at the conference in Calgary. You'll be speaking there this year.
Thank you, Joanna.
Oh, thank you. Good. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Okay, bye for now.